In addition to having a name for each note, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, we also have a numeric value called the interval. Starting with C as our number 1 or first interval, D is the second interval, E is the third interval, F is the fourth, G is the fifth, A is the sixth, and B is our seventh interval. The higher C note is the eighth or first interval. This is the octave C note. It is exactly double the pitch or frequency of the starting C note. The octave is where the musical alphabet and interval numbers will start over again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. This next exercise has us playing a melody from C, our root or first interval, through all of the other intervals in the C major scale. In the first measure, we play a second interval, C to D open on the fourth string, then back to C. In the second measure, we play a third interval, C to E, and back to C. Next is a fourth interval, C, F, C. The fifth interval is C to G open on the third string, and back to C. The sixth interval, C, A, C. Seventh interval is C to B open on the second string, back to C. And the octave interval, C to C, back to the low C. The note value gives us an interesting rhythm for each measure by combining a quarter note, and half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is with the tempo. As we learn more guitar theory, it will be important for us to play the C scale in different positions called scale inversions. These inversions share the same notes, but each gives us a different fingering position. We have already learned one inversion, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Let's move on to the second inversion that lets us play the same exact notes in a different position. Where before we only played one note on the starting string, here we are going to play two notes on the fifth string, starting with the C note on the third fret, played with your middle or second finger. Next, stretch to the D note on the fifth fret, played with your pinky or fourth finger. Now we move to the fourth string notes, playing E on the second fret with your index finger or your first finger, F on the third fret with your middle finger, followed by G on the fifth fret, played with your pinky. Next we play three notes on the third string to finish up the scale, starting with A on the second fret, B on the fourth fret, and end on C, our root note. All together, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Our final inversion allows us to play three notes on our starting string. So on the fifth string, starting with our root note C, this time we'll play it with our index finger. Now stretch your middle finger up to the D note on the fifth fret, then stretch your pinky up to the E note on the seventh fret. The next string uses the same exact fingering. So on the fourth string we play the F on the third fret, G on the fifth, A on the seventh fret. To finish up on the third string notes, we play B on the 4th fret, then end on C, the root note, with your second finger on the 5th fret. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now let's play all 3 inversions with the tempo. There are also scale extensions that you may want to learn. Starting with the C note on the 2nd string, 1st fret,